Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives, former wives are crueltied by Kody Brown's rewriting of history. Kody Brown of Sister Wives has reportedly altered history to protect his own ego throughout the breakdown of his multiple marriages, and now he's just treating his ex-wives cruelly. Mary Brown, Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Robyn Brown were Kody's first 4 wives. They set out to demonstrate that polygamy could be successful if done properly. Cracks didn't appear until Sister Wives season 16, despite the show following the family for 19 seasons. The first wife to formally go was Christine, who was followed by Mary and Janelle. Even now, Kody and Robyn are still monogamous. Kody has had a hard time returning to normal after his divorces. He appeared to be caught off guard by the breakups, even though the majority of Sister Wives watchers were aware that they were inevitable. Kody has chosen to rewrite history rather than take responsibility for his faults, and his most significant admission was that, other from Robyn, he never truly loved any of his spouses. Kody is obviously continuing to use this as a means of harming his ex-wives. Kody remembers getting to know Robyn. During the one-on-one episodes of Sister Wives season 19, Kody waxed poetic about meeting Robyn and falling in love with her despite having 3 other wives. In a video that TLC posted to TikTok, Kody talked about how Robyn and he were in true love, but that a lot of people, probably including his ex-wives, wanted to ruin it for him. Kody told how he was with his other wife one day when he saw Robyn at church. He claimed that he was unable to look away from her once their eyes met. According to Robyn, when he glanced at her, a bolt of lightning shot through her body. When they talked about it one-on-one, Kody started crying. "When God is your wingman, you can't lose," he said to Suki. "I hold the recollection of it all in the highest regard." Although Christine claimed that it was comparable to their first meeting, Kody makes it clear that he had never experienced this feeling when he first met any of his previous spouses. In a way, it devalues his other marriages by making his encounter with Robyn so opulent and romantic. He implies that he did not feel that way with his previous marriages by expressing how safe and vulnerable he felt with Robyn. Kody keeps changing his mind about whether or not he loved his ex-wives. They are trying to make Robyn feel superior by claiming that Kody didn't experience a strike of lightning when he first met Mary, Christine, and Janelle. He's attempting to convey that they weren't as unique as Robyn. "One more way to harm them? He never loved them," he said. Kody acknowledges that he was angry when he shouted those things. In retrospect, he claimed it was a response to the suffering he was experiencing, but this was untrue. Nevertheless, throughout the season, he reiterated the sentiment. Kody would declare, "I've only ever loved Robyn out of all my wives," and then retract that statement. "I don't know what kind of state of mind I was, other than super angry," he remarked during the one-on-one. "All 3 of them were adored by me. I cherished each one of them." Kody continues to exaggerate his relationship with Robyn. The fact that Kody only told Mary and Robyn about his sexual experience in college is another subject that comes up during the one-on-one. Since they were young lovers and he felt secure in Mary's company, he had told her. He claimed that Robyn's intuition told her to ask him about it, and he told her the truth. Kody repeatedly states that he didn't feel safe with Janelle or Christine, but that he felt safe enough to discuss it with Robyn. Kody is currently utilizing Robyn's amazing personality and his amazing marriage to disparage his previous marriages. Because of all the pushback he got from his previous spouses, he claimed that falling in love with Robyn was painful. Since it demonstrated how dysfunctional their marriages were, Kody doesn't seem to understand that his ex-wife's responses were typical. Any woman would feel betrayed in that situation as well. One of the most eyebrow-raising revelations to emerge from Sister Wives season 19 was Kody's poetic retelling of how he met Robyn. In a dramatic one-on-one interview, he claimed that when he first saw her at church, it was as if lightning had struck. He described a surreal moment where they locked eyes, and everything changed. Robyn echoed this sentiment, saying a bolt of lightning shot through her body when Kody looked at her. As romantic as this sounds, the narrative is painfully revisionist. For years, Kody maintained that his marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine were formed out of love and spiritual purpose. He had children with all 3 women. They celebrated anniversaries. They moved across states. They made enormous sacrifices for each other. To now say that he never felt a spiritual connection until he met Robyn is not just a revision of facts, it's a negation of decades of shared experiences. The real damage lies in what this romanticized story implies, that Mary, Janelle, and Christine were mistakes. That they were placeholders until Robyn came along. This narrative diminishes their worth, their sacrifices, and the deep emotional wounds they endured as Kody began to emotionally and physically withdraw from them. Christine, in particular, has expressed her heartbreak at how Kody seemed to rewrite their entire marriage once it was over. He minimized their bond, suggested he was never truly in love with her, and began suggesting that his relationship with Robyn was the only one that truly mattered. For a woman who bore 6 of his children and spent over 2 decades building a life with him, the betrayal is profound. Chapter 2, A Convenient Amnesia. Throughout recent seasons, Kody has shown a shocking level of inconsistency when it comes to recalling the past. At times, he insists he loved all his wives. Other times, he outright denies ever feeling romantic love for anyone but Robyn. During the season 18 and 19 reunion episodes, Kody offered contradicting versions of events within the same conversations. He told host Sukanya Krishnan that he had been angry and reactionary when he claimed he never loved his other wives. Then, in the next breath, he reiterated that Robyn was the only one who made him feel truly safe and vulnerable. This flip-flopping isn't just confusing, it's manipulative. It creates an environment where his ex-wives are constantly gaslit, unsure of whether their memories are valid. By repeatedly changing the narrative, Kody exerts control over the public perception of his marriages. And each time he retracts or restates something, the truth becomes murkier. Janelle, who was often seen as the most level-headed and independent of the wives, even admitted that she began to question how much of their marriage had been real. Christine, too, expressed regret at how she stayed so long in a marriage that Kody now claims was never based on love. His statements don't just affect his wives, they affect his children as well. When Kody says he never loved their mothers, what does that imply about the family they built together? What does that say to his sons and daughters, many of whom have already expressed disappointment and estrangement from their father? Chapter 3, Robyn's role in Kody's rebranding. It's impossible to explore Kody's rewriting of history without examining Robyn's role in it. Since joining the family in 2010, Robyn has always been portrayed as the most romantic wife. Kody legally divorced Mary in 2014 to marry Robyn and adopt her 3 children from a previous relationship, a move that symbolized a major shift in the family dynamic. Since then, viewers have watched Kody increasingly prioritize Robyn and her children, often at the expense of his relationships with his other wives and their children. In recent seasons, Kody's language has changed. He refers to his marriage with Robyn as monogamous and traditional, and he credits her with being a true partner. This praise often comes at the expense of his other wives. He says he felt safe with Robyn in ways he never did with Christine or Janelle. He describes her as intuitive, emotionally intelligent, and understanding, implying that the others were cold, reactive, or unloving. Whether Robyn actively encourages this narrative or simply benefits from it is up for debate. But the result is the same, her pedestal grows taller, while the others are pushed further into the shadows. Chapter 4, Ignoring the Contributions of Mary, Janelle, and Christine. What makes Kody's revisionism particularly cruel is that it erases the incredible contributions his other wives made to the Brown family. Mary was his first wife and the one who supported him through his early career. Janelle was the family's primary breadwinner for many years, working long hours to provide financially. Christine took on the bulk of child-rearing and homemaking responsibilities, often at the expense of her own health and happiness. These women built a foundation upon which Kody and Robyn's relationship could flourish. Without them, the family wouldn't have had a TV show. They were integral to the brand, the story, and the dream. By now reducing their relationships to footnotes, Kody insults their efforts. He suggests that their decades of marriage were based on false premises, that their love was insufficient, and that their sacrifices were meaningless. Worse still, by painting Robyn as the only woman he ever truly loved, Kody sends a dangerous message to fans and viewers, that some women are simply better wives, and that love can justify abandonment. Chapter 5: The Impact on the Children. One of the most heartbreaking consequences of Kody's historical revisionism is its impact on his children. Many of Kody's adult children have already expressed their disapproval of how he treated their mothers. Garrison, Gabe, and even Maddie have shared feelings of disappointment and frustration. When Kody says he never loved Christine or Janelle, he's not just insulting the women, he's invalidating the family memories they created together. Holidays, birthdays, school events, and special traditions all become tainted by the suggestion that the man at the center of them was faking it. For the kids, this can cause confusion, resentment, and estrangement. It's one thing for marriages to fall apart. It's another entirely to pretend those marriages were never real to begin with. Chapter 6: Gaslighting the Audience. In many ways, Kody's rewriting of history isn't just directed at his former wives, it's aimed at the viewers too. Longtime Sister Wives fans have watched every stage of the Brown family's evolution. They've seen Kody profess his love for all his wives. They've witnessed birthdays, anniversaries, and heartfelt confessions. So when Kody now claims that Robyn is the only one who ever mattered, it insults the intelligence of the audience. This form of gaslighting, where reality is twisted so thoroughly that people begin to doubt their own perceptions, is especially troubling on reality TV. Kody isn't just editing his own memories, he's trying to revise a public narrative that was documented on camera for over a decade. Many fans have responded with anger and sadness. Social media is full of viewers calling Kody out for hypocrisy, favoritism, and emotional manipulation. The court of public opinion has largely sided with the former wives, who come across as grounded, authentic, and wounded by years of neglect. Chapter 7: The Cruelty of Closure Denied. For Mary, Janelle, and Christine, Kody's rewriting of history denies them closure. It's hard enough to walk away from a marriage, especially one built within a religious framework that emphasizes eternal commitment. But to walk away and then be told that your marriage was never real? That's cruel. Christine, who has since remarried and seems to be thriving, has openly discussed how hurt she was by Kody's disinterest in fixing their relationship. Janelle, ever the pragmatist, seems focused on building a new life but has also expressed sadness over how things ended. Mary, who held on the longest, was perhaps dealt the most humiliating blow, being strung along emotionally for years before finally being told there was no hope. None of these women got a clean, respectful ending. Instead, they got silence, minimization, and revisionist history. Their pain has been compounded by Kody's inability to honor their shared past. Conclusion: history can't be rewritten, only reckoned with. Kody Brown may continue to sing the praises of Robyn and romanticize their relationship as divine destiny, but he cannot erase the years he spent married to Mary, Janelle, and Christine. His attempts to rewrite history are not just self-serving, they are deeply harmful to the women who gave him everything. By denying the love that once existed, by framing Robyn as his only true partner, Kody is not just protecting his ego, he's wounding the people who once stood by him through thick and thin. He's alienating his children, disrespecting his audience, and tarnishing the very legacy he claimed to want to preserve. Truth has a way of surfacing, even on reality TV. And for many Sister Wives fans, the real story isn't the fairy tale Kody wants to sell, it's the story of 3 strong women who reclaimed their narratives after years of being sidelined. In the end, history isn't about who shouts the loudest, it's about who lived it. And Mary, Janelle, and Christine lived every chapter. Sister Wives, has Kody Brown repaired any relationships with his children since Garrison's death? Kody Brown from Sister Wives is still rebuilding his ties with his adult children. Kody, who lived in a polygamous household for nearly 3 decades with his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown, fathered 18 children and became the family patriarch. However, as time passed, Kody came to prefer his youngest wife, Robyn, over his other 3 marriages. This shift of priorities caused him to overlook his responsibilities as a husband and father, causing his 3 wives to leave him. Kody and his ex-wives have been at odds for the past few seasons over a variety of topics. He accused Christine of betraying him, informed Mary that he had never loved her, and argued with Janelle about the Coyote Pass property.